This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
We're talking about the wave. Everyone seems to be arguing online. So are you pro, let's do the wave in the crowd at a sporting event, even if your team is losing? Personally, for me, I never like doing the wave. Ever. Because I can't. My hands are full.
What?
I got a beer in both hands. I got popcorn on my lap. Like, I can't do this right now.
Double-fisted. Do you at least just do, like, the head nod a little bit to, like, be a part of the crew?
Mm-mm. Here's what we need to consider. Children. They love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah, should we not be throwing out T-shirts or dropping pizza and parachutes when we're trailing? Like, does everybody have to sit and just cross their arms and be mad at our players?
So we just got this text saying, I thought they do the wave after they gain the lead, though. Is that like an unwritten rule that none of us have thought about?
Yeah, that stresses me out. That's when I wouldn't want to be doing the wave because I'm like, hold on. That's when I'm gripping the bottom of my seat. So the truth is, nobody knows. And if you're paying as much as you pay to get into a sporting event, you should be able to do whatever the hell you want as long as it's not
streaking.
Well, yeah, as long as it's not like dangerous to other fans.
Yeah, fist fighting other people in the crowd.
Yeah, none of that. But as far as like getting out of your chair and cheering or doing the wave, yeah, you paid for that spot. You can do whatever you want.
But like, okay, if we're going to do the wave like twice max, okay? I'm tired. It's like when you're in an event and they play YMCA. Mm-hmm. It's like so fun for the first minute and a half, but the song is 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, when that second
Cut it off.
When that second verse comes on, you're like, we got it. We're good. Let's move on.
I'm good.
What would it take for you to send a dish back at a restaurant? Like, let's say you got a steak and it was overdone.
I like when things are overdone.
What if it was under?
Yeah, maybe. I've never sent anything back.
Only 15% of us humans would send food back if there was a hair found in it. That's a recent poll that was done. Which,
yeah, sometimes when I find a hair in my food, I'm just like, it's probably mine.
Yeah, I
keep eating it.
Pull it out and try to ignore it as well, because I'd be more concerned about sending a dish back that had a hair in it and worried about what the kitchen would do to the guy who sent the food back.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, do they punch the chicken breast?
No, I feel like
they're mad.
No, I feel like they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because like the manager finds out and then they're like, you're not wearing your hair cover good enough, your hairnet.
I had a guy when I was on my last shift or second last shift at Kelsey's family restaurant in Lloydminster, who was a real steak connoisseur. I was like, what are you doing here then? And he kept on telling me about how...
like most people are here for the dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets, but okay.
Yeah.
And
the
you.
spinach dip. Get out of here. Anyway, he kept on bragging about how his son owned a keg. And he sent his steak back 3 or 4 times.
Oh, no.
And you could tell he was just doing it to, like, test me and test the kitchen to see what was going on. I quit my job and walked out. But, yeah, that's really annoying when you're a server and people send stuff back over and over again. Like, you're just being an a-hole.
Are you an a-hole? Hit us up and let us know if you send everything back.
Reasons you've sent something back.
So this is at a restaurant. Yeah. So Chrissy wrote in saying, I will always send my dish back if there's cilantro because I make it very clear ahead of time.
That's fair.
I don't want it.
Or if people are like, no onions, no mushrooms, if it comes with that, you were clear with your ask, I think that's fair to send it back.
Especially if like it's their job description. They have to ask if you have allergies. And then if they bring something that you're allergic to, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
You're told to ask us this and then you don't actually ring it in properly. Mm-mm.
My daughter and her grandma were out once and they brought my daughter the drink with alcohol and the grandma got the virgin one.
Okay.
Because I think they both ordered the same thing, which were like daiquiris. And it was her grandma after.
That's risky because daiquiris I can't taste when there's rum in it to begin with.
Well, yeah, her grandma after about the 5th sip was like, I don't think there's alcohol in this. And then they just looked over. My kids just piled up. No, she wasn't.
She's at the DJ booth requesting LMFAO.
This is my song.
You play my song. It's my birthday.
What have you sent back or what have you seen get sent back? What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad.
You talking about stuff you sent back?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good one. So we were out having dinner with some friends, and one of the girls I know sit beside me. She ordered a cocktail. I think it was like a margarita kind of thing. She goes to take a sip of it and finds a fake fingernail, like one of those gel fingernails.
Yeah.
In her drink.
Yeah, you send that back.
I've never seen a waitress so excited to take a drink back because she did not like the bartender. She made a point of being as loud as possible to call the manager over and be like, "Excuse me, this person has a fake fingernail in their drink."
It made a real scene, hey?
And made a scene of it because she did not like this bartender. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen at a restaurant.
Did you get your entire bill taken care of? Like, how did the manager handle this?
Comped a couple of drinks. It was just worth the scenery.
What's the lowest stakes conspiracy theory that you have? So something that like really doesn't have a big effect on anybody, but you're certain you've got the inside track on it.
Somebody was talking about this online and it went viral. They claim that airplane mode is a scam. It's a hoax. They just don't want you texting your friends telling them you're not having a good time on their airline.
Or posting on social with like all the issues that you're having. Like, oh my God, the guy in front of me won't stop
Blank.
banging around on his chair.
Right.
Little things that are quite bothersome on a flight. That's a pretty good take.
It's okay, but like if you're listening and you're a pilot or a flight attendant or you work for an airline and we're completely wrong, let us know.
Well, I mean, as far as internet like reception data goes, how do they know where to pull it from when you're up in a plane would be my guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
My phone doesn't work like 50% of the time.
Exactly.
So it probably wouldn't work anyway. If you have a conspiracy theory that doesn't really affect your life on a daily basis, but it's something that you've observed or thought in the past, hit us up and let us know.
We're talking about the lowest stakes conspiracy theory you have. Something that really doesn't affect anybody in a negative way too much. It's just conspiracy you've thought for a while. Like Kevin coming through with this. Ryder isn't actually bald.
He just shaves his head or what?
For attention and something to talk about on the show.
Is it true?
Guess you'll never know, Kev.
I think that the doors closing button in an elevator is fake because no matter how many times I push it, they don't close when I want them to.
A lot of takes on buttons.
A lot of takes on buttons.
Mandy says bay leaves don't do shiz.
I agree with that. What are they contributing to any dish? Truly, we don't know.
I think it makes the flavor
No, it doesn't.
more full.
How do you know that?
A little bit richer. Because when I put it in, it tastes better. I disagree with both you and Mandy.
Have you ever thought or heard of how like laundry detergent is a scam? Like you only need like the smallest amount in your load of laundry.
Well, I guess because soap does its thing, right?
So most detergents are like majority of the ingredients is just water. And they do that line in the lid to tell you how much, but it's like way too high up.
Oh.
You don't need that much soap.
Okay.
Listen, this is just like a low-key conspiracy. We don't know if it's true or not.
Exactly. We're talking about low-stakes conspiracy theories, so ones that aren't going to hurt anybody, but it's just something you've thought for a while. Terry just comes through with this on the text line. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon absolutely did not write Good Will Hunting.
Oh, there was ghostwriters, and they just like wanted to make them seem cooler, more famous than they need to be.
I think it's the reason I watched. I heard these two young actors wrote this great movie. Like, it did make it more compelling.
I like these ones that are rolling in that are giving us a perspective. Like, never thought about it that way.
Anonymous says pepperoni slices are getting thinner and thinner.
I will say, I had pepperoni pizza the other night, and the pepperoni slices were like burnt because they were probably too thin to be in the oven that long. How about the whole conspiracy about pockets on women's clothing?
Tell me.
They're purposely small or non-existent, so you buy more purses and bags.
That's a brilliant take.
When I have good pockets, I don't bring my purse anywhere.
Whoa. You know how British people, when they sing, you can't hear their accent?
Yeah, or when they're acting, they can actually put on a really good American or Canadian accent.
Yeah. It proves to me they're just doing their accent for attention.
I have a friend that does that.
See? Heath says, I think Costco parks cars in their lot because it's never as busy inside as it is outside.
Huh.
Kind of like how nightclubs, how they would keep people in line even if it was quiet inside, just to build up some hype.
Yeah, and then they let a bunch of them in at once, so
Yeah.
it actually does get busy.
Is Heath onto something here?
I don't know.
That Costco has like a bunch of cars that they just park in the parking lot?
Maybe they're like teaming up with like a used car dealership,
Whoa.
and they store them there, and they like pay for the space.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I've rolled by a Costco early morning before they're open, and it's like
Empty.
Empty.
Well, that's before the used car dealership dropped off their supplies.
Whoa, we just got this text. Anyone else notice that Kleenex companies make it so you have to pull out a bunch of sheets on that first pullout, so you have to go through them faster? That is a silly one. But also, now that I think about it, wait
Man.
a second.
Here's another list of 7 somethings. It's Ryder and Lisa's top 7 at 7.
I know that snowfall caught us by surprise a bit. It started to feel like, hey, spring is almost here. I was getting excited for golf and slow pitch season, and then just whammo. How are you feeling about it?
I'm okay.
Cool, thanks for contributing.
It makes me sleepy.
The top 7 reasons why this surprise big snow that we got is actually a good thing.
Here's another great honorable mention. Jeff from the West Side said, my fiance actually had to help me shovel the driveway. You know, you can do half and then say, I'm done, your turn. Because there's actually so much snow.
And that is good exercise. Like, I don't know why people would be going to the gym and like lifting weights when they could just go outside and lift shovels instead.
I know that you are talking to me personally.
Yeah, I
'cause
am.
I went to the gym last night.
Like, oh, I did so many squats and deadlifts. I'm like, that's shoveling.
Yeah, but I wasn't cold. All right, coming in at number 7.
There are so many atmospheric benefits. The snow reflects sunlight, helping to cool the Earth's surface and mitigate the effects of climate change. It is important.
Mm-hmm.
At number 6, soup tastes better.
It does. Chili, homemade focaccia. Like,
Stew?
bring it on. Bring
Still
it
stew
on.
season.
It is.
Yeah. At number 5, dog poop is covered by the snow. Leave that for another day. At number 4, it's a great excuse to bail on things you didn't want to do in the first place.
Can't make it. Car's stuck.
Exactly. Or even like, I think I'm just going to work from home, and then you just watch Netflix from home.
Yeah, yesterday at the office was quiet.
It was just the hosts that came.
Yeah.
No sales team, no
one.
promotions, no production, no bosses.
Nothing.
They just let us run free. At number 3, tobogganing. It is one of the few things that you can still do for free, where kids enjoy it, adults enjoy it, you get exercise. Like, name other things that are free that you can do that with. I mean, a toboggan still costs, I guess, a little bit of money. But...
Yeah, plus the Pam spray that you spray on the bottom of your...
Ooh, just ripping. At number 2, the top 7 reasons why this snowfall wasn't the worst. Christmas lights, like, don't look as bad.
Yeah, turn them back on. Who cares?
Almost did yesterday. I still haven't taken mine down. What are we at? That's still February. We're good. And at number 1, this one's very serious. The looming wildfire season in Alberta is supposed to be really ugly, and any moisture we can get between now and when it starts getting bad is going to be super beneficial. So
think of like people's homes and animals.
And just like the smoke.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? 4 years ago, that summer?
It was awful. Every single day was smoky.
And then, last year was almost as bad. Tons of days with
yeah,
smoke.
you're cold right now, but you'll actually be able to go outside and breathe decently well. At least a little bit better.
I want more snow. Bring it on. It's Play 107. We're Ryder and Lisa, and it is time for Recommend Something, where we recommend something.
So we have the Better You auction. It closes out tomorrow night. So you only have today and tomorrow to outbid other people. Do you want to know what is on the auction right now?
Tell me.
If you've been wanting to get like laser hair removal, there are 6 sessions on there worth over $1,300 going for $45.
Whoa, you could just be like ready to jump in the pool and competitive swim.
It's true.
You'd be so clean.
And that's just one thing on the auction. So if you want the direct link to said auction, text in right now and I'll send it directly to your phone.
I'm leading on 3 or 4 of the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf passes. So if you bid on those, that's fine. I get it because it's such a good deal. But just know that you're breaking my heart a little bit.
You don't need all of them. You got to share the love.
4 rounds going for $30.
Whoa.
Like that thing is you take your buddies golfing and you're like, hey, I got this round.
You look like a hero.
And then they get the next one where they're paying $100 per round.
True. There's also gift certificates to Sweet Convenience on there, our favorite candy store here in Edmonton. Like $100 gift cards going for $25 right now. Amazing. Sparkle and Sheen, which is an incredible cleaning company. They have some packages on there going for just a fraction of what you would actually spend if you were just going with a cleaning company on your own.
8 hours of work, up to 7 services with a hairstyle or makeup artist for a wedding. Blush Artistry Inc., valued at $1,850, going for $145 if you have a wedding coming up this summer. Maybe you're in a wedding party and want to buy a gift for the bride. Just an option.
That is so good.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
This seems to happen a lot, where parents are in the vehicle or at home listening to this game, trying to get through with their kids, but the one time that they're caller 7, the kids aren't with them. And that is the case this morning with Charla. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
They'll be able to listen back to the podcast of you winning $1,000, hopefully.
That sounds great.
Here's how the game works. For those that are checking it out for the first time, Charla is going to choose a teammate, either Lisa or myself, who will leave the room. And then we're going to give Charla 5 words. She tells us the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite her teammate back in to play the same game, and for every answer that matches, it's $25. So if you get 4 out of 5, we jump it to 100, right? But if you get 5 out of 5, all of a sudden it goes to $1,000.
Charla, who is your teammate this morning?
I'm going to go with Ryder.
Okay. Get out of here.
Good luck.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Charla, I'm going to start your 25-second timer after I say the first word.
Okay.
What comes to your mind when I say count?
Numbers.
Arcade.
Game.
Ponytail.
Hair.
Lottery.
Money.
Cheek.
Face.
Cheek. Face?
Is that like cheek?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, face.
Awesome. Great work. And you still had lots of time left. This is going to be a quick round. Are you in the zone, Ryder?
Am I in the zone? I'm always in the zone.
Right.
Except for yesterday when what did you say? What was the answer that you gave? That was terrible.
Feathers, and I said chicken, and I should have said bird.
Okay. Ryder, what comes to your mind when I say arcade? Come on.
Well, I got 2 answers, but they're the same thing. I'm going to say games.
That's right.
Yay.
Woo! Wow, what an intense start.
Well, machine. Arcade machine.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a terrible answer. Okay, what comes to your mind when I say lottery?
Money?
$50, Charla. Ponytail.
Hair.
$75.
All right, we're rolling. For some reason, I just feel this coming. Let's go.
Count.
Numbers.
Yes.
$100.
Oh my God. Okay, Ryder.
Can we make it happen? It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Oh my gosh. Woo.
I've been a little bit nervous all game, and I'm normally not. So maybe this is a sign. Let's go.
Ah,
Ooh. Charla, are you nervous or excited? Which one?
I'm shaking. I'm both.
Ryder, what is the first word that comes to mind when I say cheek?
Mouth?
Ah!
Face.
No!
The entire city at the same time just
my
said
God.
no. Charla, so close. You picked up $100 with Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Thank you for playing.
Thank you. That was good. Yeah.
So close. Thanks for trying.
Aw,
Dang.
it's okay.
The first word that actually came to my mind was beef.
Pardon?
Beef cheek. My dad loves eating beef cheek.
Okay, well, I am so happy you didn't say that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the entire city would be saying no after that. They'd be going, boo!
Mouth was a good answer, right?
No.
She was thinking the outside cheek. I was thinking the inside. That's completely fair.
Well, let's find out what everyone that was playing along said. Is mouth a good answer to you? Did you also say mouth? Would you have won $1,000? It's okay. Better luck tomorrow.
2 days in a row, we've gotten 100.
I
so
know.
we're scratching at the door.
Yeah, we're close.
Next chance to play is tomorrow morning at 7:50.
The Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Play 107.